What does the Bible say about purpose? That's a great question because all of us wonder why we are here. What is my purpose? Thankfully, the Bible has a lot to say about purpose. Now, not everyone likes what the Bible has to say about purpose, but make no mistake, the Bible has a lot to say about it. What does the Bible say about purpose? We could start at the beginning, but for this, we're going to start at the end. Some great verses that you need to know. Revelation chapter 4 and verse 11, for those that aren't familiar with the structure of the Bible, the book of the Revelation is the last book in the Bible. Everything else has been said. Everything else has been explained. We're coming in for a landing from a biblical perspective. And in chapter 4, verse number 11, we have these words. I'm going to read it to you. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. Did you get that? I love this verse because it so clearly answers the question, what is my purpose? I've been asked so many times, maybe you've asked this question, why am I here? The Bible's not trying to hide anything from us. Revelation 4 and verse 11 makes it very clear that everything was created by God and it was created for His pleasure. We could say it this way, those words are hard for us to comprehend. We are here, our big purpose is to bring honor to our Creator. To bring honor to our Creator. We understand that as children and parents. Children should live lives that give honor to their parents. They live in such a way that people look at them and say their parents did something right. In a much larger sense, that's what our purpose on this earth is. It's to give honor to our Heavenly Father, to God, to the one that created us, to showcase Him through the way that we live. If you're still unclear, there's another great verse, 1 Corinthians Chapter 10 and verse 31. It says very simply, whether therefore you eat or drink, or whatsoever you do, that's everything, do all to the glory of God. Isn't that great? What's my purpose? Well, if I'm eating, or I'm drinking, or anything else, I am to do it all for the glory of God. Boy, that's simple. I like simple. That's how I think. Simple. What is my purpose? To do everything I do, whatever that may be, for the glory of God. A longer passage is found in Philippians Chapter 2. I love this passage. It talks about what we should do, who Jesus is, and why it all matters. I'm going to read that to you quickly. Philippians chapter 2 and verse 5 says this, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who, being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. I'll stop there. I'll continue reading in just a second. But here's what the Bible says. We should think like Jesus. What does that mean? It goes on. It says, Jesus, even though He is God, He humbled Himself and died on our behalf. He paid the price for our sin. He did that for us. He served us, even though He's God. But the rest of it is so important. Wherefore, because of all of that, God also hath highly exalted Him, and given Him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. So many words, but so great. Our purpose is to live like and for Jesus, because one day everyone on this planet, whether they want to or not, whether they like it or not, whether they read the Bible or not, will bow to the one true God, giving Him glory. Now, in the coming weeks, we're going to talk about individual purpose. And not only do we have a big purpose, a universal purpose given to us by God, but God creates each one of us unique to accomplish very unique things. But the conversation has to start right here. What is my big purpose? What is the ultimate goal of my life? Why am I on this planet? Why should I care about what I do and where I go and how I treat other people, what I eat and how I take care of my body? Why does it matter? What is my purpose? Ultimately, my purpose is to live in a way that brings honor to God the Father. It's a big job. It's a big purpose. But it's very, very clear when we go to the Bible that our purpose is to live in a way that honors God.